Good evening, everyone. It was homecoming from the Superior Dome, and the Northern Michigan Wildcats were looking to get back on track with a win over the Northwood Timberwolves. Quarterback Shea Brown looking to make a statement on his final homecoming game in the green and gold uniform. How about second quarter action? Cats are up 13-7 when Shea Brown connects with Paris Woods for a 32-yard score. It was the third passing touchdown for Brown, and all three of them at that point, well, they went to Paris Woods. Cats lead 20-7 at the half. And at the half, the newest members of the NMU Sports Hall of Fame were brought out onto the field, and they were greeted by a hero's welcome. We'll jump back and see the action now in the fourth quarter. Cats lead 23-17 until Northwood quarterback Joe Garbarino breaks his 10-yard run. That put the Timberwolves up 24-23. Garbino had 110 yards on the ground. The Cardiac Cats aren't done. 25 seconds left. Handoff. Jake Mayon into the end zone. And that puts it at 29-24 in favor of the Cats. They fail on the two-point try, and now we have 1 second remaining. Garbino drops back, fires. His receiver catches it. However, the defense comes up huge, and they stop him on the inch, if you call it, the inch-yard line. And that's how the game ends. It's 29-24 in favor of the Cats for their second consecutive homecoming.
It's part of the deal, and in this league, it's kind of how it goes down. You know, last week they played the number 6 team in the country, and to the very end, and you know, kind of that's how this league is made up at this juncture in 2016. And I'm excited for our players and our coaches. They worked really hard this week.
Shea Brown threw for 166 yards and 3 touchdowns, and all those, of course, went to Paris Woods. Jake Mayon rushed for 96 yards with 1 touchdown, which was the eventual game winner. The Wildcats will host Walsh next weekend from the Superior Dome. How about other scores from the GLIAC? Michigan Tech falls on the road against Hillsdale, 51-24. Tech is now 2-2 on the season. They host Saginaw Valley on October 1st for homecoming. And the 5th-ranked Ashland Eagles defeated the 7th-ranked Ferris State Bulldogs 39-31. Division III football, Finlandia is shut out on the road by Wartburg College, 56-0. West Iron County at home against Houghton. Gremlins, they start off by marching down the field, and it's capped off by this 6-yard run by quarterback Jordan Reynolds. It was 8-0 Houghton after the 2-point conversion. The visitors had a 16-0 lead in the second quarter when Wycon's quarterback Neil Tomoski fakes a throw downfield to Bonji and takes off the far side. That's 20 yards, and the score, Houghton still up 16-6 after a very good kickoff return, though, by Casey Lentowich. Reynolds goes deep for Elliot Malesi and finds him with a 31-yard scoring play, 22-12 at the half. And at the half, the homecoming queen, she traded in her basketball shoes and her track spikes. That's Emmy Kinner. And the king, Ryan Laurie. Third quarter action, Wycons respond in a big way. West Iron grabbed the advantage after a blocked punt. Austin Pearson, 6 yards untouched for the Wycons. They go up 25-22, and they go on to win this one 40-22. To the scoreboards in high school sports, North Dickinson defeats Go Gibbik 40-6, and Climax Scotts defeats Barker over Harris 20-8. Barker over Harris led 8-6 with just 2.5 minutes remaining in the game. Redette Rumble took place for Marquette. Redette's defeat Nagani 2-0. And Munising defeats Menominee 2-0. That sets up the final. Munising defeated Marquette 2-0. In GLIAC volleyball action, NMU fell to Ashland in 5 sets. Michigan Tech sweeps Tiffin. And also in college volleyball action, Finlandia fell to Maranatha Baptist. And in women's college soccer, Mount Mary University defeated Finlandia 3-0. And of course, for more sports scores and highlights, you can visit us online at uppermichigansource.com.
A wonderful homecoming win for NMU today.
It was one of those ones where your heart was just racing the whole time. And that's how I felt in the end zone filming that last little heave.
Well, it's always good to win on homecoming. That's a bad one to lose on.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Ethan.